Hey everyone, welcome to Flosstube number 2. Yay, I haven't managed to lose count yet. I have just got back from a 4 day cruise. So relaxing, there you go, I've managed to forget what it is. Absolutely had a blast. No kids, it was brilliant. Yeah, had a wonderful time. Managed to get myself a couple of mementos from the trip. Hopefully this will focus. They were opening a little Pandora shop on a cruise, so they had an exclusive P&O. Not sure if you can see, it's got umbrellas and a swimming pool on the back of the boat, so I thought that was quite cool. And yeah, it was the Queen's 90th, so I got myself a little crown as well. So look at it, and yeah, love it, actually, really love it. Late converted to Pandora. Bought my daughter heaps of things over the last few years, but hadn't bothered with it myself. Now I am, clearly. I had a couple of finishes. I finished the fireflies from the Mill Hill kit. I finished it off with some felt. Unfortunately, the glue I used for the magnet wasn't as strong as the fridge magnet, and it's come off, but I'll go and fix that in a moment. So I probably will stitch this kit again. I've decided I'll use some 823 in the where there's no stitching on the perforated paper. I reckon that'll make it come up quite nice. My daughter's already claimed this one, so off it goes. I was playing around with one of the Christmas magazines as soon as I'd done all that work on perforated paper and remembered I actually quite like making ornaments and things like that. So I've finished the stitching. I've got to get the perfect ribbon, and what I'm going to do is string it through so it'll be a banner, and it'll go across a wreath, maybe on my front door or something like that. Not the traditional Christmas colours, but our Christmas down here is not your traditional Christmas with the snow and stuff, so quite like that one. It was an excuse to use the DMC satin floss that I'd been given, and yeah, it was a sod to stitch with, but never mind. Small lengths of thread really helped. I bought some magazines. My friend Fern is featuring in the Cross Stitching magazine, but we're so far behind here. This is April's, and I went looking for the June issue. But that's okay. I'm going to stitch this cover piece for Louise. And there's another one in here I'm going to do as well. My boss is mad keen on the VW combis and the fact that there's a new one coming, so I'll turn it into a hippie wagon like his was, not with the cupcakes and everything like that. And it also has these gorgeous ones about Paris, so love the Metro one especially, so I think I might just get some more blue linen or Belfast and stitch these as cushion covers. Do it on quite a heavy open, maybe 10 count, and make them into nice cushion covers for our lounge. This one came with a little kit. So I've made my kit. I've made Bunny. He's kind of cute. I'm going to stick a magnet on the back of him, I think. Find some felt to stick on the back first, and then a magnet, and I'll make him into a nice big needle keep, because I've got about 3 or 4 needles on one of my pieces, and it's a bit annoying having something small. But yeah, oddly, the wooden piece smells like smoked fish, and my hands smelt like smoked fish afterwards. I had to wash them like 3 or 4 times, so left him outside for a bit just to air out. But I couldn't resist starting him straight away at work, because that's how I roll. Work? What's work? I found a second-hand store that had some magazines in it, so I picked them up. $3 each. Bargain. If you see something on the cover or on the inside that you're interested in and isn't something that I show, let me know in the comments below, and I'll make sure that I get that chart packed to you. This one here is Cross Stitch Gold issue 27. Goodness only knows how old that is. But there's a Joan Elliott design in here, and I really like this. I really like the Celtic, and I like the jewel tones that come in that. So I'm going to stitch that from that one. There was Cross Stitch Collection, February 2005. I don't know what I was doing in 2005. Oh, I was being a mum. I was being a mum because Louise was born in December 2004. So I bought this one purely because it has a Taj Mahal chart in it, which is utterly gorgeous. There are some other things in here. Again, if there's something that you think that you might like, flick me a note. So yeah, there's the Taj Mahal, which has some nice speciality stitches, so it'll be a wee bit of a challenge there. Probably the biggest challenge will be stitching on that dark fabric. I'm not crazy about it. And there's some lovely Art Deco pieces in there as well, which I'll do for my sister-in-law. They'll really suit her house. And cool, now I know at least what I'm doing for her for Christmas. There was a World of Cross Stitch, November 2006. Doesn't have the calendar that it came with. Everything else inside it's complete. I thought I would do maybe the Joan Elliott Santa. Got a resounding no from all the kids, so I'm not doing that. And if anyone's interested, those are the main designs that are inside that one. Another cross stitch collection, issue 135, so it's a bit further down the track. Has some lovely Jane Greenhealth things in it. I bought it because summer ball chart, and I thought, oh, Pride and Prejudice, you know, it looks lovely. It's part 2. They didn't have part 1 or part 3, so potentially I'm not going to end up stitching that at all. But again, there's a really lovely Art Deco frame in here. I thought maybe I'll stitch that on plastic canvas and put it on a mirror or something like that for my sister-in-law's hallway. She likes the Charles Rennie Macintosh things as well. Cross Stitch Crazy. This one's more for Mason than for me because it's got so many little things in it. He's just about finished his first project, has a second all lined up, and we need some little things that he can do that, you know, he's only 6. Not the greatest attention span, so. And then Cross Stitch Gold, issue 24. Kind of like the balloons. I've got another couple of balloon designs which I thought I might stitch and I haven't yet. There's it. The cat's quite funky, quite distinctive. The piece that I'll definitely stitch in here is the more scientific apple blossom design. I really like those. I've got a couple of those from Cross Stitch and Needlework magazines that I keep meaning to stitch, and it's very similar in size and tones, so it'll look nice when I finish all of those together. Because I went on the cruise, I decided that I wasn't going to take Persephone. I'd stitch on her nearly every single day in May, so there's been no progress since I did my last video because I'm kind of sick of that skirt. No, I am really sick of that skirt, so I haven't continued with that. Did the bunny rabbit, finished that, and I was going to take afternoon in London on the cruise with us. I thought, oh no, that's not inspiring me much either, so I took my mermaids off the frame and took that and thought I'll just stitch in hand and stuff like that, you know, when we've got some downtime. Turned out we had quite a lot of downtime. Yeah, we just blobbed out and relaxed and didn't really do a lot of the organised activities that were on the boat, just took it as time to spend by ourselves. So there is actually quite a bit of progress on mermaids. So I have finished from the halfway mark, basically where the fold is. All that stuff, bar bottom mermaid skin, was done while we were on the boat. Decided I don't like stitching Krennic in hand. Really don't like stitching Krennic in hand, so just going to go on my little frame again tonight, and so I can keep progressing. There's a ton of beads in here. You know, you keep going and going and going, and all these gaps, and you go, oh shit, this is gonna take ages to bead, and I kind of like beading as I go. Yeah, not this time. Again, this is on Country Stitch. It is a 28 count Lugana and Raglan surf break. Country Stitch is one of the designers dyers that's on the viewer, so if you want anything, totally recommend going and playing on there with anything Mirabilia, Joan Elliott, so forth. You can get much more of a unique look, I think, if you can play on there, even if you aren't converting the colours of the DMC and silks. It's much nicer to play on there and have something that you're really going to cherish at the end of it than to put in hundreds of hours and not be happy. So yeah, that's me, I guess. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your there was one question. Someone said, why do I stitch in 28? Because of my OCD, I like to make the beads line straight up and down. They don't always fit great with the amount of beads that Nora Corbett designs into her ladies. So yeah, 28 they always fit. 32 not so much. I skipped a few on one of my pieces, and I still look at it and go, oh, that's not right. Looks okay. No one else is ever going to pick it, but I know. So yeah, 28 count for me. It's all personal preference. Whatever you stitch is going to be brilliant and perfect and just you. Anyway, take care everybody. Talk to you later. Bye.